Hello, today is Monday, April 17th. It's time for my weekly update. I didn't do one last week. The last one I did was, let's say the 17th, the 10th, the 3rd of April. And on that day I had gained 4 pounds. It was really bad. I didn't do an update last week because I was in Toronto. I had a good time. I came home and went to my Weight Watchers meeting on Saturday, and I had gained a half a pound. But when I got on the scale today, I've lost the 4 pounds that I gained. If you follow me on my Weight Watchers meeting highlights, not to be confusing, but on the 1st of April when I went to Weight Watchers, I had gained 5.9 pounds. So over the weekend, before I gave my update on Monday, I had lost 2 of the pounds. So I'd lost 2 pounds. But for 2 weeks, I've lost 4 pounds. I know it's confusing, but trust me, I lost 4 pounds in the last 2 weeks. When I was on vacation, I gained 0.4, which I consider that a victory. I was on vacation. I tried my very best to stay within my limits, but I wanted to enjoy myself. I didn't want to limit myself. And by no means at any time during my vacation did I feel like I was on a diet. But, there were some choices that I made that weren't the right choices. But, I figured I was on vacation, so I did. We went to Wahlburgers, and I did have a cheeseburger and fries. And I don't like to drink the water when I travel. I know I'm an oddball. I'm just familiar with my body's used to my water here. I do believe that different cities use different types of chemicals to keep their water clean. I do have irritable bowel syndrome, and when I'm out traveling and I don't know where bathrooms are, I don't like to drink the water. Hence, when I travel, I save my milk cartons, and I fill up the milk cartons with my water, and I pack them like I'm packing whatever. And Jim laughs at me. He just thinks I'm funny. He never says anything. He packs it in the car, and I figure I drink a gallon of water a day. I was going to be gone for 4 days. I brought 5 gallons of water. Just in case, you never know, you might need that extra gallon of water for something. And you know what? I drank every bit of it. So I know your mind is a powerful instrument, and I think that if I just let my mind say that that wasn't the case, that would be true. But my mind's not that powerful, I guess, when it comes to that. So I brought my own water, and so then I don't drink Pop Out unless I can get it like in a can or a bottle. And I did ask because they did have iced tea, but they made their own iced tea. It wasn't like a canned iced tea. And so I had a chocolate malt. So, I can drink the milk and malt wherever I go. I don't have a problem with that. It's just the water, which is 0 calories. But, that's just my warped way of thinking. And then we went to the medieval dinner, and I brought my own water for that. I brought like a traveling glass, and then I brought a water bottle that I had with my own water, and brought that. So I had that with my meal. But I had dessert. I had the bread, But like I said, I had a good time. We did a lot of walking, but I find that it wasn't any more walking than I do in my normal day. It was just a stretched over the whole day walking, like at a leisurely pace, whereas I'd like to walk. I walk 2 miles every morning. The other day, I pushed myself to 2.5, and it took every bit out of me. The next day, my muscles were so sore. I was just so sore, and I'm just not ready for it yet. My goal is to get back to the 3 miles. I used to walk 3 miles a day. So that's my goal. But it's a long-term goal. I'm another year older and deeper in debt. So, that's all I can say. I do find that when I eat more vegetables, I do better. And so I didn't eat a lot of vegetables last week. I didn't eat a lot of fruit, but I didn't eat a lot of meals. And I do find that you have to eat to lose weight. If you don't, your body just thinks you're starving, and then it shuts down, and it doesn't. It's your enemy then at that point. It thinks it's protecting you, but in the long run, it's really not. So anyway, I'm back. No vacation time coming up in the near future, so I'm back on track. Today I'd see that I'm eating a lot of fruit, but I think I'd rather have the healthy sugar of the fruit than to eat the candy, because we do have candy around the house, for when the kids come. I did get an Easter bunny. Mind you, it's a hollow bunny, but it's still an Easter bunny. And I'm not going to eat that this week. Not to say that I won't eat it in the future, because I know who I am and I will eat it. And I know you're saying, get it out of the house, get it out of the house. But this is the way I got to eat for the rest of my life. And I can't be delusional to think that I'm never going to eat a chocolate bunny, because I am. I have to learn to eat the chocolate bunny within reason. I don't need to just sit down and eat that bunny all in one day. I can take a little piece of it, like one little ear or one little ear, or, you know, a little bit each time. Since it's hollow, it'll be easy to break off. And that's my goal, just to wait a week, but to eat the bunny. Sorry, bunny, you have no choice. I'm going to be eating you. So, and then I tried to buy candy that I don't really like, that I'm not a big fan of. I'll eat M&Ms. I like M&Ms, but they don't call my name. I don't think, oh, I gotta have some M&Ms. But, you know, that's not to say that if they're available that I won't eat them. But, you know, it's like a store-bought cookie. I'm not a big fan of store-bought cookies. I see, now that I'm mentioning it, I forgot, and I mentioned in my other thing that I had when I was saying about the desserts, Christy made homemade chocolate chip and homemade oatmeal cookies to bring to Toronto. And my cousin put them out for the lunch the one day, and I had 2 of them, and they were good. They were really good. And 2 cookies isn't what got me this fat. I know that. But you have to know that you don't have to always eat 2 cookies. So, what can I say? I'm in a good frame of mind. I'm in a good mood. I'm going to stay with what I'm doing and just hopefully keep on losing weight. So, I will see you on my daily vlog, or if not, I will see you next week for my weekly update.